Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Amanda, also known as Mermaid Hair Donut Care, like donut. And today we are doing another palette bingo. Of course, they've become my favorite things to do recently, so we're doing it. And today it's going to be with the Glamlite Happy Hour collection. So for the longest time, I had the margarita palette because I bought it on sale. It was like $15, and then all the other ones were not on sale. And then the chocolate martini one became on sale and it was like also $15. And then just recently, I've always talked about how I was planning on completing the sale, but I wasn't going to spend the $35 a piece on the other two palettes. So I was like, I can wait. I can wait. And then for Black Friday, before Black Friday, it was like a pre-Black Friday sale. The wine and the dirty martini were on sale for $9 each. I could have bought the whole collection for 40 bucks. And it came with highlighters and a shaker and everything. But I am still happy that I got my finished collection. So I did already choose. I'm going to put them, they're going to be in order of when I bought them. So this is the order that they're in. And I chose already the randomly generated numbers because I used my phone to film. So I had to do that prior to the video, but I haven't looked. So I plan on swatching them and then hopefully we'll create a super fun look. So let's get into it. All right, so we're choosing 5 shades. We're doing one from each palette, and then there's 15 shades in each palette, so 60 combined, and I did one last number out of 60. So first, out of the Margarita palette, we got number 9. So number 9 is Blue Curacao, which I just used recently. It is super pretty. I don't know if that will focus. There we go. So pretty. Okay, for the chocolate martini palette, we got number 5, which is Happy Hour, which is like my favorite shade of the entire palette. So far, those two together are going to be really, really, really pretty. And the next palette is a purple palette. So, ooh, okay. So out of wine, we got number 15, which is this dark purple called Vintage. I have not even swatched or used this palette yet, so we will see. This is shaping up to be very pretty though. I'm not the best at swatching, so my mattes I feel like always look kind of funky. Okay, so then out of the Dirty Martini palette, oops, we got shade number 12, which is, ooh, Garnish. This is the one that I was scared was going to throw like a little wrench in the color story, but I also didn't expect to get all blues and purples, so that's actually so pretty. Okay, and then out of 60, I got number 17. So 17 would be out of the second palette, which was the chocolate martini palette, and it would be shade number 2, which is, okay. Oh, it's actually a shade I've never used before. So it's a shade Irish Cream right there. I'm going to try and clean my one finger off so I can I usually just wipe my finger willy-nilly on whatever I can find. I just wiped it on my leg. So, just so we're aware, that's how I roll. I apologize ahead of time if you can hear the wind. It is insanely windy right now. This is the color story. I'm kind of so excited like by that. The purple went a little crazy. But that is so pretty. I'm not 100% sure as to what I'm gonna do with it quite yet. Actually, you know what? I have my ideas. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna walk through all the steps that I do or that I'm planning on doing, and then yeah, we're gonna create a look. I'm very excited. Let's go. All right, I'm back and I'm primed with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I have all 4 palettes laid out in front of me, and we are just gonna jump into it. I'm very excited right now. I am going to start, I think, with the shade Irish Cream from the Chocolate Martini palette, and I am just gonna put that all in my lid, in my crease. Hello, cannot speak. I have a super fluffy brush from Morphe, but I don't know if that's really the one I want to use. I feel like I do have a lot of Morphe brushes that I have not used. I'm going to use this brush. Okay. Yeah. This is the Lunar Beauty LBE1. And I'm taking the shade Irish Cream. It's the neutral. And I'm just going to put that all in my crease. So I've been filming these palette bingos. Sorry if you see me like reaching. I've been filming these palette bingos on my days off, and I tend to not do like face makeup on my days off because I try to give my face a little time to breathe and be makeup free on specifically my days off, because I do wear my base makeup every day to work. So for these videos, if I'm not wearing face makeup, that is why. I'm just trying to give my skin a little time to breathe. And I have recently noticed that like my skin is like a little redder than normal, and I don't know if it's irritation. It's not itchy. It's not like even really like raised very much. I feel like if it was like an actual irritation, like it would be itchy or like a little bit more prominent than it is, but it's really just like redness. So, and it's like everywhere. I feel like I do have a couple little blemishes, which is, I mean, fine and normal. But I did feel like over here specifically, like it's like kind of blotchy looking almost. I don't know if that's just like a little breakout. I don't know. But I have noticed that, and I have been wearing like my face makeup every day. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it, or I need to take like better care of my skin. I always remove all of my makeup. I use a toner. I try to make sure I get all of the makeup off of my skin before I go to bed. So there's that. But does anyone else have these issues? I haven't had any of this really until I started wearing makeup every day. So I was just curious. Okay, I'm going to take the shade Vintage, which is the darkest purple, on a P. Louise 113 brush. I love P. Louise brushes, I have to say. I don't know why, but I love this little brush for my like outer corner, because it's almost like a little mini like blendy brush, but I feel like, yeah, I guess I do use it more when I want to like blend it into my crease a little bit rather than just pack it on. But I just love this little brush. I think it's adorable and it works well. I'm hoping this doesn't turn into like a little bit muddy, just because it's like a kind of a more warmer-ish tone with like a cooler tone purple. We'll see. We shall see. We're gonna rock and roll with it and see what happens. I love this purple though. Like, wow. All right, I don't want to go too far inward. Just about there. All right, this purple is super, super pretty. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I think I'm going rather simple today. I wanted to do something super fun. I have an issue, I think I'm going to start choosing 6 shades instead of 5 because 6 is like right around more the average of like shade that I do use when I do a fun like colorful look. The only thing is that 1 extra shade like adds that much more chance that they're not going to work together. So that's my only like the only thing that's like stopping me a little bit, but I feel like sometimes I need more variety. I think we lucked out with what we got today. I'm taking Blue Curacao from the Margarita palette. I lied. I'm taking the shade Happy Hour first from the Chocolate Martini palette. Yes, yes. And then I'm putting that up against the purple. Oh my god. This is my favorite shade out of the Chocolate Martini palette. I think it's so funny because the Chocolate Martini palette is literally all like neutrals, but interesting neutrals. And this shade is what got me hooked in the first place because I just loved it so much because it's such a pretty shade, and to be shoved right in a neutral palette literally makes me so happy. It makes my heart so happy. I love the Chocolate Martini palette. It's probably my highest ranking, most favorite neutral palette, like in general. Okay, so after that, I'm going to take Blue Curacao and I'm going to put that on the innermost portion of my lid. Blue Curacao is also a favorite of mine. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, this is literally so pretty so far. And I think honestly, the shimmer formula is what makes Glamlite one of my absolute favorite brands because their mattes are really good. Like their mattes are also amazing, but their shimmers are just such a standout for me. Their shimmer formulas, they're just always so fun and interesting and beautiful. Like they're just gorgeous. I'm obsessed. Like I think Happy Hour is literally one of my favorite shimmers ever. Like ever. Even Blue Curacao is so pretty for like a blue shimmer. It's so freaking pretty. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm like on one about it. I am going to take a liner brush. This one is just one that I got like in a pack from like Beauty Bay. I'm pretty sure they are Beauty Bay brand, but they don't say it anywhere. So I don't know what brush it is. I'm going to take that green shade Garnish and do something I love to do, which is a green lower lash line. I just like to use a liner brush because I feel like I get it in there better, like on my lash line, and then when I blend it out. But for me, it's easier to place the shadows on my lower lash line with a liner brush. So that's just for me what I do, and it works. All right, so I'm gonna go in with Irish Cream again, and this is a Singe Beauty E05 brush. I use this pretty much every day for my lower lash line, but it's definitely like falling apart, which I'm very sad about. Which is fine because I could always just super glue it back together, but it's definitely coming undone. It's probably because I use it so often. I know I look crazy when I do this, so I'm trying not to. Okay, I am gonna cheat just a little bit, but this is my palette bingo, so I make my own rules. I'm gonna take the shade On the Rim out of the Margarita palette, and I'm gonna use that for my inner corner. I've been obsessed with matte inner corners recently. That is so cute. Okay, I am obsessed with that. I think that looks adorable and just added that pop of brightness on the inner corner. I do have to say, you probably should use like a glitter glue or setting spray, spray your brush, whatever you do to get your shimmers to stay and less fallout, because there is a bunch of fallout, and I probably deal with that every day because I tell myself I need to do these things and then I still don't. So that's on me, but I'm telling you, you should probably do that if you don't want any fallout. So just keep that in mind. All right, I am going to finish up the whole look and then I will be back. All right, guys, this is the final look. I added some green to my waterline. These are the Elli J Beauty waterproof gel liners. They are my favorite for my waterline. This is the shade Fern, green. So pretty. I use it all the time. I do have a code. It's in the description of this video. Every affiliate code that I do have is in the description of every video. So that's that. But I am obsessed with how this came out. I also did use the Juvia's Place. It's called Magic Lip Oil. This is the flavor, scent, whatever, Honeydew. It is green. That's why I decided to use it. But I think this is very underrated. No one talks enough, or people don't talk enough about it, but it's really good. I love the formula of this one. Okay, anyway, I don't have any codes for that. Sorry. But I am obsessed with how this came out. I really, really love this. Potentially my favorite palette bingo look that I've ever done. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. But I do love these palettes so much, and I'm so glad that I finally completed my collection of them. I'm literally obsessed. Oh, hold on. Pause. Okay, because it's part of the same collection, I decided to throw on some of the Glamlite Pina Colada highlighter. It is so stinking pretty. This is my first time using it. It's just a really gorgeous, almost like goldy-ish, just shimmery, beautiful. I love that. It's so pretty. I think it looks great. So I absolutely love the way this came out altogether. I love this collection. I'm so glad I have it. Do you have any of these palettes? I would love to know. And then what is your favorite one if you have all 4 of them? Do you love Glamlite as much as I do? Because I really love Glamlite. But yes, let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorites are. And then I would love for you to follow along in my makeup journey here on TikTok, on Instagram. It's all the same name, Mermaid Hair, Donut Care, like donut. But yeah, stay tuned because I plan on doing a palette bingo at least once a week, and then I'm trying to do a 2 video a week kind of thing just to keep myself more accountable and to stay on track and actually film things. I'm trying to be better about it. I'm getting myself on a more of a routine of filming and doing makeup and all that. So I'm happy about that. So you should be seeing more from me because I have so much makeup and there's always more. Bye.